The prequel series Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage has finally been renewed for a second season, demonstrating how vibrant the Big Bang Theory universe is. The show picks up where young Sheldon left off, following Georgie, played by Montana Jordan, and Mandy, played by Emily Osment, as they embark on their new roles as parents. Along with a number of other shows, CBS has confirmed that Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage will return for Season 2. The network highlighted the fact that Season 1 amassed 12.9 million multi-platform views in its first 10 episodes at the time of the announcement. Although the broader article indicated that all of the announced series could be released in the 2026 to 2027 season, no specific release timetable was provided. The renewal of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage for Season 2 is a very positive indication for the future of the Big Bang Theory brand. By advancing the Cooper family's journey, the spin-off has shifted its focus from the original buddy group to their friends and family. Since both the original series and Young Sheldon have concluded, a fourth spin-off, which has not yet been given a title, is also being developed. It will center on Stuart, Denise, and Bert, the proprietors of the comic book store. The popularity of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage shows that the brand can continue to grow without the participation of its main cast, regardless of how old the characters are. The world has plenty of room to expand, and the new characters are just as compelling as those who came before them. Additionally, Georgie and Mandy effectively shifted from the science and geek culture emphasis of the previous two series to a family comedy with a hint of drama, demonstrating that future spin-offs can take risks and establish their own identities. Georgie's announcement that he was leaving his new job to work at another tire business would have been amusing, as it would have denied both men his sales experience. Since the start of the season, Georgie and Jim have been fighting over Korean tires, but this time, things got out of control. Georgie was more irritated by Jim's refusal to even listen to his explanation of the arrangements than by the tires themselves. Jim was infuriated when Georgie ordered a product he didn't want to sell behind his back. Throughout his childhood, Georgie was the loser older brother, the one viewed as foolish due to his lack of Sheldon's intelligence. Jim had shown him more respect than his birth family ever had, yet it was still not enough. Jim's outright rejection of his suggestion without even listening likely rekindled many old grievances regarding how Georgie's family treated him. Since the show is a comedy, it didn't delve too deeply into Georgie's mental health struggles, but his conversations with Jim effectively demonstrated that Georgie's frustration extends beyond this particular problem. He finds it difficult to tolerate his ideas being dismissed without discussion, as sales is his primary expertise. Jim has the same problem. He rambled on about how he had spent 35 years in the business, acting as though he knew best how to generate money. He was angry at his son-in-law, whose primary achievement so far had been unintentionally getting Mandy pregnant. Jim's reaction is understandable, considering that Georgie is typically right when it comes to the tire shop. Actor Matt Letcher deserves praise for his performance. He played the role so well that I found him incredibly annoying, an impressive feat of acting. I couldn't wait for him to get off my screen. However, I wish Jim would simply ignore him, even though that's easier said than done when someone irritates you. Ignoring people like Fred is often the best way to deal with them. Unfortunately, Audrey didn't seem to share this sentiment. For some reason, she appeared to miss her previous relationship with Fred. This raises potential concerns about her and Jim's relationship. Her response to Fred made me question something I hadn't considered before. Did Audrey enjoy flirting with Fred, even though she was married to Jim? Or am I reading too much into the situation? It would be fascinating to learn more about what separated Audrey and Fred. Did she leave him for Jim, or was it simply a matter of growing older and moving on? There seems to be more to this story, and hopefully, we'll see it explored further, without Fred spending too much time on screen. While Fred will always be Jim's rival, I'd be overjoyed if their on-screen competition came to an end.